Today, the first thing we're going to do is review vowel teams. Another name for vowel teams is double vowel syllables because the two vowels are next to each other and they make a long vowel sound. Last week, we focused on spelling words that have one syllable, like key and eat and jeep. This week, we're going to practice spelling words with EA, EE, and EY in them with words that have more than one syllable. So we're going to start with a little review. First, we have, you're going to repeat after me, EA, eat, E, EY, key, E, EE, jeep, E, AY, play, A, and AI, bait, A. The first word we're going to look at today is silly. The Y says the E sound at the end of a word when there's more than one syllable. And silly has two syllables, therefore the Y makes the E sound. The next word is chimney. Chimney also has two syllables, chim-ney. EY also says E at the end of a word with more than one syllable. So at the end of a word with more than one syllable, our options are either Y or EY. So the next word, I only wrote part of a word. The word I want to spell is donkey, donkey. So I hear two syllables, and since it ends with the E sound, I know my choices here are either Y or EY. So what we're going to do is try both of those spellings in here and see which way is the correct way to spell donkey. So here we go. First, we're going to try a Y. And then we're going to try with an EY. So those are our two options. Do you recognize the correct spelling of donkey? If you said EY, you got it. So we have silly, chimney, and donkey. We're going to practice reading and marking up some words. The first word is valley, and I hear two syllables. I hear val, and I hear lee. And a valley is the lowland in between two mountains. So you can find a valley between two mountains. We talked about that in social studies. And so if I wanted to mark up the word valley, A is a short A. And if it's a short vowel sound, then we'd call that a closed vowel. So that's just a little review. And then the EY at the end we just talked about, that is a double vowel syllable. So I'm going to put a D, and I'm going to circle the E and the Y. The next word is complete. So I hear two syllables again, come and pleat. And the O is a short O, therefore it's a closed syllable. And then here I see a vowel and then another letter and an E. So it follows the VE rule, vowel, consonant, E. That's supposed to be an E. And the E is long. So we have the word complete. If I wanted to add a suffix onto the end and make it completely, I would add an LY. And a LY is our suffix. So we're going to circle that. So now we have the word completely. The next word is speeches. So I hear two syllables again, speech, and then is. Speeches, the ES is also called a suffix, so we're going to circle that. And then for marking this word up, I see EE. And does anyone remember what that is? Give you a hint. What's the D stand for? Double vowel syllable. Okay. So we have one more word. The word is peanut. So we're going to break it up into syllables. P-nut. Now, nut, it sounds like a short U. So therefore, it's a closed syllable. And then I see an EA, the vowel team, or another name for the vowel team is the double vowel syllable. So we're going to mark that D for double vowel. And now we have the word peanut. Last but not least, I want to look at 3 homophones, which are words that sound the same, but they're spelled differently and mean different things. So the first word is deer, and the second word is deer. One has EE and one has EA. The first deer is like the animal, and the second deer you would use to start a letter. Dear Mom. The next one is beat, like I beat him at kickball. And then beet, the second one, is a food that you eat that's red. The next one is a creek. Another name for a creek is a river. And then the last spelling of creek with the EA is like the house was old and I heard it creak.